So you all have the approved the list that came out of the Board of Selectmen last Tuesday. And recall we had asked for a total package on the premium pay. So what we have here is 7 items that we need to approve or not, but approve so that it could then make its way. Todd wanted the committee to deliberate so that he could then move it through the Board of Finance in their meeting tomorrow. And then ultimately, and more importantly—
No, Board of Finance is tonight.
Oh, sorry.
I
got my days all mixed up. And then tomorrow for the town council ultimately to approve. And I suspect, you know, we don't have much time tonight. The town council will be able to, and all members will be able to discuss these items. So my goal and hope today is that we get through this formality and move them to the important bodies that need to
okay. Can you read the items?
Mark, we are advisory, right? Our
yeah,
advisory, right?
Ours is advisory. So I just want to put it into context as to, you know, I'm sure there will be a more robust conversation. But I think it's in the spirit of this committee or advisory committee to move these things along. Recall the 6 items, and now I'm excluding premium pay, the 6 items that the Board of Selectmen approved, 5 of those were on our let's move them through list. One of them was we needed a little bit more information understanding. And, you know, or not, maybe we just, you know, we all have different opinions, but that can move its way through. And I think that is what we should do. And on the premium pay, you know, we asked for the lump sum, we got the lump sum, here it is. And I think we should move that along to the Board of Finance and ultimately tomorrow to the town council.
Yeah, and Mark, the only difference in this list versus what we kind of put forth as we develop parameters is this new line item of live New Canaan, correct?
Right.
New to this list? Yeah.
Live New Canaan.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Live last. Yeah, that too. So, you know, if I look at this, okay, so the Board of Selectmen approved this list. That's the only one from where I'm sitting at that I don't really know enough about. I guess it's under the umbrella of economic development, which is certainly an ARPA purpose. I just don't know enough about it. So, you know, if from a Board of Finance perspective, we have this list, you know, I would say on my end, I would say, listen, you know, everything except the Live New Canaan is something that was on our advisory committee list and feel very comfortable with it. The Live New Canaan, I don't have enough information about it, but it seems to me from a Board of Finance perspective, we should just approve this and then leave it up to town council in terms of, you know, keeping this in or out at that point, since you guys are elected and we're more about, you know, we're just appointed.
Amy, I have firsthand experience in working in New York City and hearing on NPR and hearing the promotions of New Canaan and what New Canaan has to offer that I have never seen or heard before. And it's due to this marketing campaign that has been building up. And I think it's fabulous because it really came in at a time that New Canaan benefited from it in terms of being able to turn over and sell real estate and getting the town to be more on everybody's mind as to what we can offer. So hands down, I'm voting for it. It's okay. It couldn't have come at a better time.
Right. Yeah, I just don't have enough information on it. There wasn't a criticism. It's just, I don't have enough information on it. So, but again, from where we are, I think we should say, this is what the Board of Selectmen approved. It's pretty much in line with our committee, and then bring it to you guys. And if there's issues there, I think
so Christina,
maybe leave it time council.
Christina, you have heard their things on NPR or whatever. When the presentation was given to the town council, I was like totally flatlined with it. The presentation was not well put together. It didn't have a whole lot of substance to it. And I thought, what is this? So if there's something more to the actual organization in practice than what their presentation was, so be it, you know.
Oh, there is. I just think that they put it together very fast and weren't expecting it to, because there wasn't enough notice about the hearing for the ARPA funds. But it's certainly worth its weight in gold, because it's done a tremendous thing in putting the news out. And I'm not talking NPR Connecticut. I'm talking about NYC NPR in New York City. This has really reached out beyond our borders, and it's been tremendous. And people that have moved to town have said they've heard about it through the radio.
And is that from this organization, or is it from another entity? I'm just asking.
No, it's from this organization. Okay. And when they started, they also got together with a couple of the big bloggers that, you know, promote news and product and other things. And they came to this luncheon. And at that particular event, there were 5 of them, and they all took off with it because it was something that they could talk about. And they tie it into the Glass House, to the Grace Farms, to the culture, to the stores, to the village, everything. It's really well done. And I thought that the article that New Canaan wrote is a disparaging attempt. I think that they found it to be more competition with them, because more and more people are getting the word out through this site. And you know, yes, it would be competition for New Canaan if people in New Canaan and other places can get information other than through the New Canaanite. But I strongly support it, and I think it should go on the books for the town as an annual contribution later on. We'll see the results. And I think that now that more people are aware of it, they can be on the lookout for it and say, gee, that's interesting. How did New Canaan come up in this or that?
Can I just ask a question? I do not, unfortunately, because I'm at work, I don't have the actual list, but I think
I do.
Okay, so then maybe Penny, can you just read off the list?
Okay.
The amounts, and then we can just kind of raise our hands. And I think, you know, remember, we're just going to approve all or none, and allow then, you know, Christina and Penny and during our meeting tomorrow, if there are objections, that's the job of the town council as a total body to, you know, talk about those, you know, whether or not something should be removed or not. I think that's the right forum. But, you know, we should just read them off for the sake of Amy's time here.
Okay, I'm trying.
Up and down, so then we can.
I have it right here too. I have it right here too.
All right.
You got it, Pen?
So I do. I'm looking right at it. Okay, so on the premium pay, I would let the superintendent of schools and the board of selectmen determine who gets what.
So so just read the total amounts, and then we could vote.
$725.50.
Okay, and then the next line item.
Okay, New Canaan 79. You know, TV 79 at 70,000. I think that's too little.
We have more. Pen, we can add more later, right? This is not the last ARPA.
Yeah.
Hey, let them spend the money and go forward, right? I don't disagree with you, but let them get going.
Yeah. Okay, Waveney Park Conservancy 250.
Thank you.
Yep. And I'm saying this is $1,000, not $250. Barking Fund Replenish 150. Emergency generator 250. And Live New Canaan 60,000. Outdoor bathrooms at Waveney, renovate for all season, that's 250,000. Okay. And the Green Link sidewalk at 300,000.
So can we take a poll here to move these, to agree to move forward here? And I mean, I'm in
I'm in.
favor of,
I'm
I'm in
in.
favor of moving them forward.
I'm into, except I
Okay.
think we have some questions about this. This outdoor bathrooms at Waveney, is that the potting shed renovation?
No.
That's my understanding. It's not?
I'm
It's
sorry. I thought it was
my
the one. I thought it
understanding.
was the. Okay. I know it was an ADA upgrade. So if that's the one, then yes. Right?
Okay, because you know we're getting comments from the Powerhouse that they want to have that incorporated into their responsibility, and I have a problem with that. If this is going to be used, let me finish. If they're going to be used by the public.
Yep.
At all times, then the town should be responsible for it, not the Powerhouse.
Yeah, I guess
Yes.
Penny, I agree. I thought it was the potting sheds. I guess we just need that clarified. I thought it was the potting shed one the one that
I
we had
agree.
put the design in last year, and then the idea is we pay for it this year. I thought it was the potting shed.
I think it is too, but the Powerhouse wants the potting shed.
Tom has maybe Tom.
Excuse me for interrupting, but I was on the phone with some of the Powerhouse people the other day. It was their understanding that Tiger has determined that the potting shed is not optimal for bathrooms. So it's in that context that they thought, well, if you're not going to use it for bathrooms, include it in our campus. So they're really two different issues. I don't think it's entirely, according to them, it's not clear where the bathrooms would be.
Okay.
Well, it's not for them
Okay.
to decide. It's for the
No,
town.
it's not.
to
I'm not
decide.
But
suggesting that.
Penny,
But
Penny,
it just-
if I may, it doesn't matter if it's the potting shed or whatever. We're approving money for a specific purpose, wherever that may land.
Yeah.
And I don't think it has anything to do with the Powerhouse having
Yeah.
control or
I agree.
not. That's for us to decide later.
Yeah.
And it's
But it's a good
important.
use of money. It's a very good use of money.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Agreed.
it's my understanding Tom is probably correct on that. So
Okay. Next.
so I just want
That's it.
we are, you know, now they'll go to the Board of Finance. They have this as an agenda item. We have all of this as an agenda item
Yes.
tomorrow. So
Yeah.
we just wanted to go through this formality, acknowledge that, you know, we've been following the ARPA and there's still a long way to go here, but these are the first items. So
You want
Okay.
the total? You want the total?
sure, you could read the total. That'd be great.
2,055,050
Great.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
out of
Great.
the
Thanks, everybody.
All right, Amy,
Thank
good luck.
you.
Good luck tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, this makes it easy. This is an easy part. So that's good. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.